what y'all doing out there? Y'all see my special guest tonight. Hey everybody, what y'all doing? I know I'm a couple minutes late, but you see I got a special guest. Say hey, Jonah. Y'all see my man. Man say he want to come on TV with his boiler tonight. So here we are, ready to roll. Now I don't care what nobody say, this the cutest face on live. You ain't seen nothing cuter in the last 12 years. No, but anyway, what's everybody been doing today? It's Friday, so we all made it another week through COVID-19. There's a lot of changes going on, you know. They are implementing their phases and implementing whatever they got going on. I don't know what they're going to do. I think regardless of opinion, maybe it's the military in me, but regardless of my opinion, we just got to do what the government say. As long as they not, you know, talking real crazy. But, you know, it's okay. The phases they're introducing, if anybody goes down, you know, they coming out, you know, they'll be doing going back and kind of trying to mitigate it as they go along is really what they're going to try to do, is mitigate it purposefully as we go forward. And they're going to open back up America. But, you know, I kind of understand with the states that they have that aren't having much of an outbreak. You know, that would help the unemployment, the numbers, and people and families, not just numbers. It helps people if they can go back to work, you know, where they're safe. So that's just the truth. But y'all showed out when the beaches open at 5 o'clock. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that many people ain't really exercised in 10 years. And they're all at the beach. Y'all, come on now. It's going to be another spring break outbreak. We can't, come on, y'all. People was driving like, they left their house at like 2 today to go to a beach near them because they've been in the house. That's crazy. Now, I love the beach, but we won't be going no time soon because, yeah, it's a lot going on. But I got some news. You see? Say hey. Say hey to the people. Hey. But we have launched our business. We've actually gotten our business license and a tax ID as well. So those things will be coming forward later. I don't know what else going on. I did want to talk about the coronavirus and how it is affecting the minority communities substantially. And you know, the reason for that is a lot of it is because sorry y'all, I done clicked something and it done showed up something else. Anyway, is because of the lack of health insurance and not just health insurance. There are people that have insurance who are still taking vinegar for leg cramps, which it does help, but they're taking vinegar for their leg cramps. They're drinking a beer for UTIs. You know, they just treating stuff how they've learned over the years. And although some of that stuff works and is helpful, you know, you still need labs, and you need to know some people that are dying with COVID-19, and they didn't even know they had high blood pressure. They didn't know they were diabetics. They didn't know they had heart disease because they haven't been to the doctor in 20 years. So that's why it's affecting our community so heavily, to the minority community. We have to be mindful of, and that's why we have to be so mindful of those around us, those that don't know what they're exposed to or what they may have. And that's nobody's fault to take care of them. They are adults. But some people don't have the means. Some people don't trust doctors and other people, so they just don't go. You know, and that's not invalid. You can't just tell them they're wrong. But, so we are going to see greater cases. And if I'm honest, I think really the greater cases are more about income than they are about actual like who your race. Because in the lower income, there's a lot less medical attention being sought after, especially for routine things. I mean, there are people who their entire life they survived up until the day they passed away simply on ER visits if necessary. I mean, it's just the truth. And so we have to remember that and think about those things. And so I really think that that's something that long term needs to be looked at, that has been generously revealed at this time. But I'm going to tell y'all, it's crazy what is going on. Today, I got a phone call from someone, and they weren't today, it was yesterday. I shouldn't tell the story. But, and we were talking about some things, and one of the things we were talking about are the kids and the effect this is having on some children. Because, there's a lot of children that this is a very important time for socialization skills in their age, and they can't go to the park. The play dates should be canceled. I know everybody's not, but we're supposed to. And so they're missing out on that. So I encourage everyone out there, whether you're an older brother, a sister, a cousin, whatever it is, make sure you're interacting with the smaller kids just so that they're still getting that time. Not that kids need to be in adult business, because they don't have to necessarily be there, in the middle of a bunch of adults. But you want to make sure that they are at least getting some socialization and conversation. Y'all, I am having quite the hormonal day. It has been awful for me. I've cried today. I don't cry, people, but I've cried today. I've had exactly, y'all hear my man saying it. I'm having a hot flash currently. It's been lasting, I promise, 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, I've been sweating, y'all. And the air conditioner on 70. So it has absolutely nothing to do with the temperature. Everything to do with hormones. I don't have any ovaries, for those of you that are wondering. But I don't have any ovaries. I don't have any fallopian tubes. I lost them in December. They were surgically removed in December of 2016. So, yeah, but these hot flashes are not to be played with, y'all. I promise it will make you shriek, holler, argue, cry, fight, all at one time. It's a different enemy. But I have to do what I have to do. But it's something, and I can't take estrogen, so yeah, it's definitely a battle royale going on some days. Ugh. What you looking for? He sees all his Vuelo stuff back there where my husband be working on shirts and different paintings and things he does. So Jonas knows that's behind me. But so what have y'all been doing today? Ain't nobody saying nothing. I know you've been in the house all day. Did anybody on here go to the beach? Anybody on here been? I think he's a little tired, y'all. I don't know why this thing is jumping and skipping, but yeah, I don't know if y'all see it or not, but it's definitely moving around. But anyway, what y'all doing with the kids this weekend? What they doing with the kids this weekend? Huh? Yeah. But yeah, so Ooh. Okay, thank you. My husband just texted me and told me the screen looked good. I was having some technical difficulty earlier, but I think my guest is getting tired, y'all. My guest is getting tired. Jonah, oh, he's teething. Say hey. He's chewing on his hand, y'all. Let me text his mom and daddy. They'll come and grab him. Hold on. Yeah, y'all know we are a multi-generational family home. We got all kind of we live here together. My son and my daughter in love, and my baby, my grandbaby. This our grandbaby for real, but he live here, so he a little spoiled. But yeah, his daddy coming to get him. Yeah, man.
Say bye to the people.
Say bye. He love his daddy. Y'all hear me? His mama too. Whew. But anyway, y'all, I just want to have my little big guy up here. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. That little fella makes me so happy. And we have a granddaughter. We FaceTime with her. I told y'all on Wednesday, but yes, she's a couple of months younger than him. So, oh, I see I only got one person looking. I'm up here looking for conversation. There ain't but one person over here. Now, I want to ask the people as you watch this, do you think this time is better, or do you think in the morning would be better, like 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 or 9? Maybe you shoot for 9 o'clock in the morning, especially with the coronavirus going on. Everybody is home, right? That's what I'm talking about. So, but let me know what you think. If you think mornings would be better, because I'm open to either. It doesn't matter. But I want to be on when y'all are going to be able to enjoy the fun, because it's not as much fun talking to myself. I want to interact with people. That's the reason I'm doing this. I want y'all to ask questions. I want to talk to you about things. I want to talk to you about how I feel about my family, my home, different things. But I want it to be interactive as well. I need content, not really, but it would be nice to see how you guys are feeling, what you're thinking. Maybe this will give you an outlet, somebody to talk to chat with. You can come on here and we can, talk about whatever is going on and wherever you are, because a lot of people that I know are all over the place. So I would love to know what's going on. I even have some friends on here that are in Japan. Their family is stationed over there. But how are things going over there, you guys? But yeah, so that's what we're doing. On today, we really haven't done much. We've pretty much just been at the house resting. Julian is an essential person, so he's working. He's working mostly from home, so he only is out of the house maybe 20 hours a week right now, but he is home working from 7 to 5 every day, so that's a whole nother animal, because look, it's tough. Zane don't like to be still unless he's asleep. So even when Zane is playing his PS4 and playing Fortnite or whatever it is he's doing, even with Minecraft, Zane's not still. He jumps and moves like he's physically moving through the game. So, yeah, it's been a little interesting with Julian working from home. For him, everything around here is pretty much the same, but it's a lot different from him because, he works in an office where his office is huge and there ain't nobody in there but him. So it's usually pretty quiet when he has to do things at work. So it's a little different here at home. So, but it's okay. We're weathering the storm. Sometimes I think that being at home with everybody's storm is a little tougher than the actual COVID-19, right? But Javier is officially a college student, you guys. He's officially a student at TIU. They sent the official email. So we're really excited. Those of you that don't know, our youngest, next to youngest son, the youngest of the first group, his senior in high school this year, and he is going on to play collegiate football. So, yeah, we're excited. So, but he officially got accepted into the school. You know, we already knew he's already signed, but it's still kind of important, you know, it's an important milestone. They're missing out on a lot of stuff, so we really are trying to celebrate what is happening for him, what is beneficial for him. You know, like, you know, it was a party. I hollered. Mama Ava said, woo, woo, woo. You know, exciting, because he's so excited. They're not having a graduation, you know, with these new rules, and they may, but Javier won't be there. Let's just go on and say it, because he'll be at college before they get it rolled around, because he has to move to campus in the end of the summer. So I don't look for Florida to us to be able to have big groups of people together by June. So we'll see what happens. So who knows how we fall in the phases, right? So it's all about a phase. I don't know what that was. That was something for. Yeah, but. So, and do you guys, what do you think? Do you think I should go live on YouTube as well? But, you know, I don't know. A lot of people watch this stuff late. I know I have a lot of people that I follow, but I don't really watch it late, you know. And the reason why I do in the lives really is because I really want this to be interactive. So that's why being live is important to me. So I will continue to do it live and then upload. So you can watch later if you want to. I won't just upload videos simply because I enjoy being live, and that's what I want to do. You know, when I talk about things that I've been through or that I'm currently going through, and someone wants to say something, I want them to be able to comment and feel comfortable commenting and knowing their stuff will be, you know, we can chat it up right then, because that's important. But let me tell you about Zane. Now, Zane on today was in his room, and I heard something and went in there. Y'all know Summer's home. And Zane was in there, and Summer done found a bowl in the bed. What we gonna do with it? I don't know. Oh, cheese, y'all. Shredded cheese is what he eats out of bowls. Only yellow shredded cheese. But, so what's going on? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Anyway, so are y'all going to the doctors? Has anybody been to the doctor? I know I had a tele appointment. Everything's okay. You know what we're not getting a lot of these days though is blood work. So I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know how many of y'all get blood work often, but I get an extensive set of labs probably every 3 months. So it's kind of blah. But that's kind of nice. They definitely can't draw blood from over the phone. But at the same time, that also means I have to be a lot healthier and a lot more focused on my diet and different things, because I don't want to get sick and not know, since they can't really see any labs or what's going on. And my body is kind of different, so it's not always my illnesses present very atypical, so it's a little tricky. So yeah, what about the task force? Oh, well, yeah, for DeSantis, yeah. Well, you know, they're going to make decisions. It rolls downhill. So Trump has his task force. and they have decided on the 3 phases and the 14 days that you have to meet certain statistics in order to move to the next phase. And they say they'll implement that county and state. So DeSantis will have a lot of say-so in that. So they did suggest leaving schools closed the rest of the year. That was a suggestion from the powers that be, and not the powers that be, but I should say from DC. So I really think that's a good idea, especially with the lack of data on COVID-19. There is a lot of information they have about it because of its similarity to other stuff, but there's a lot of differences too, and a lot of things they don't understand. So, and as they're researching this co-created idea, they'll get more information through that, because if it was created, there's data. So, but all of that is a whole process. I'll let the folks that are above my pay grade handle that. So that's that. But he's putting this task force together. I like what I'm hearing in regards to the unemployment. I do like what I'm hearing in regards to the unemployment from DeSantis, because they need to get these people their money. I don't care if it's $275 a week. There are families out there that would love to have that. I don't even know that they're really concerned about the $600. That's a benefit, and that's a plus. That's extra. That's not necessary. But they need at least that $275. These people have families and children that they have to feed. So I'm glad to see that DeSantis got rid of having the report every 2 weeks stuff, because that didn't make any sense anyway. Common sense should prevail finally, that said these people can't look for jobs. How are we? That's a requirement. I mean, they made that decision with SNAP and other benefits that they get through the nutrition, through welfare, I guess is what it called it, through the government. Anyway, they made that announcement in the very beginning of this, that they would not have to report for work because people were losing their jobs. So I don't know what took so long to do that in regards to unemployment, because those people definitely need their money. So I'm not sure, but I am glad that they have made that change, and I think that that's important. I am so ready to go to Disney World. Y'all, I love Disney. Today has been a day for me. I'm telling you, I know I seem a little down and probably a little somber, but really it's just been a day. Hormonally, I've been crazy. Today has been one of those days. Menopause is not fun. It's hot, it's angry, it's just extra. So, yeah. Oh no, I definitely think they're gonna get some. Trump is saying he still wants to do the tax break for the working people. Where you're not paying any, but like Social Security on your stuff, but like some certain taxes payroll taxes wouldn't come out of your check. But that will be good too. That will be helpful. But I don't know. They're looking at the $2,000 a month income. I think if it's in an area where someone cannot work, then sure. But everybody doesn't need $2,000 a month. Are you kidding me? Y'all, this is America. You get what you pay. We cannot give. I don't know how they're gonna give $2,000 a month to everybody. Everybody in America, there's 330 million people here. They're just going to print more money, which is just going to make the dollar less valuable. I mean, there's a chain of events here. No one's ever been in this waters with this pandemic and things, but there are a lot of considerations. I mean, if you're struggling right now at home with your family and there's one of you, imagine those people that are responsible for Ron DeSantis, responsible for Florida. I mean, he has to make sure everything is flowing like it's supposed to, but that's a whole lot of people to have to be responsible for. But they have to do it, and they have to do it fair. But I just don't see no $2,000 a month. I think that is entirely too taxing on the economy for the United States. Just printing more money is not the answer. There has to be a way to help everybody, but printing more money isn't it. They need to help the small businesses. The businesses help employ people. If there's no businesses, there's no employment. No employer, no employee. You have to have it in order to keep a balance. So I really don't know how they're going to do it. All I know is I'm glad and grateful I'm not making the decision. All we can do is just breathe and make the best out of this situation. We can spend more time with our spouses. We can look. I know that this is stressful. Look, hear me. I know this is stressful on marriages, relationships, with your children. In all areas, it's difficult. But there's also such strength to be gained from this downtime, from this time of lack of distractions. Because there's not a lot to do. But this is when you can talk. Even if you get mad and need to go in separate rooms for 30 minutes, or one of y'all got to go outside because you're disagreeing. This is the time to repair. This is the time to say, hey, we've been doing this all wrong. We don't need to be chasing and following other people. We need to get back to the important stuff. Because I'm going to tell you something. Your family is a direct representative of you as a husband, as a mother. I don't care if you're single. I don't care if you're a husband, a wife, a mother, a father. Your children are a direct representation of you. They are our greatest investment. We have to give, we have to pour into them. What we put in them is what is coming out. That's why the environment is critical that they're in. But this is a chance to get back to that, to really know who your kids are. Moms, dads who travel all the time for work, who are now home. You know, it's kind of like deploying for the military. You're gone for months. Then you come back, and where do you fit in? You know, so right now there are a whole lot of American households that are going through that exact same transition simply because we're so busy. This is the stillest the United States of America has been in 50 years. This is the most time some moms and dads have spent home with their kids in 20 years. Some grandparents, some aunts, some uncles. There are all types of, Lord Jesus, all types of, all types of groups of people and different ways that they go together. In all different households, they're different, but this is the one thing none of us are doing is spending quality time. You know, quality time is my love language. For those of you who don't know much about the love languages, it's very interesting and fun. They have one for children and teens as well. He's wrote one, Dan Chapman, you can look him up. But he has one that I honestly, Julian and I like to gift to people that we know are getting married. The book. We usually gift a set so they can do the study together. But that book is very, very good, your love language. But if you don't understand yourself, then you really can't have nobody else to get it, right? So, but my love language is quality time. And I'm going to tell you something. I have loved all the time I have had with everyone. Just Julian being home and just time, just sitting outside together. Not even, it's just, we're just there together. It's just fun, and I've really enjoyed that part of it. Now, my family, let me be honest, now they may feel a little different because, they get a little, they don't get much of a break. I'm pretty extra. My family, they are special people that take care of me, that love me, because I am an exceptional person. Hey, what's up there? Hey, these people try to keep up with the Joneses and get to the beach now. You see them all out there? Child, they better stop keeping up with the Joneses and stay safe. But yeah, so but I have really been enjoying my time. So I think sometimes, one of my favorite things to say is it's all about perspective. And sometimes I think if you'll just change the way you're looking at it, look, I understand the money's tight, kids are aggravating. Look, anybody who has children who says they don't get aggravated or stressed, I doubt they telling me the truth. Now, there are some people that I have met over the years who are like Mother Teresa moms, but they are very few parents. Most of us get tired, period. And now they home all day and we doing homework. Look, I didn't like homework when I was in school. So it's really something doing work. It was, working with Zane, because I don't really like to do work. But it's what has to happen and we have to do it. But think about what your kids are gaining. Think about that, because the truth is maybe the kids didn't like school. Maybe they were having a hard time with school. And maybe, just maybe, now they're realizing, oh, Lord, I want to be at school. I don't want to be home like this. So they may come back with a better attitude about school. Yay for teachers and parents and for the student. School is good for them. So it's a good thing. I'm glad they'll be, learning some things. So I really think right now is the time to look at the positives. But there is a lot of people facing a lot of different scenarios, different stories. I mean, there are people at home tonight who don't have any lack. They're not missing anything. They just home straight chilling. But then again, I guarantee you there's a family that went to bed tonight that didn't eat. And that's the purpose of my show, of me starting this channel. Because I want to discuss real stuff for real people. I don't ever want to get caught up in what everybody else is doing. I want to talk about real stuff, real situations, real people. I want to help people try to solve stuff. Look, I don't got no money, but I know how to research and I want to try to help people. I want to try to help people with things I've been through, with things we deal with. My house is multi-level crazy. There are so many different issues that go on inside our home. From my husband's PTSD that is severe, to my medical issues, to my menopause, that's yes, it gets its own category, to my Zane and his medical diagnoses and the challenges he faces. Then there's my son, Jonathan, he's here, and his wife, my Laree, she's my daughter, I love her. And they got a new baby, but he is suffering from migraines, from a TBI he had playing football. He got a double TBI. He ended up getting a brain contusion and then a concussion the next day because he passed it off at practice when he got the initial hit, and then the next morning he dropped 150 pounds of weights on his head. So But there are things going on here that we deal with, and so I understand life is crazy. We have look, and then if you're like us, there are 8 different eating palettes in the house. There are 8 people and 8 different eating habits. We all eat different stuff at different times. So, but we're learning. Do you know how much we're going to know about each other when this is over and our loved ones? And look, I'm going to tell you, if your loved one home with you and it ain't nothing but hell, let it go, boo. If this doesn't show us nothing, it's that we need and deserve to live in peace every day, because you never know when it ain't going to be like that no more. The thing is, I believe that life for us has changed permanently, at least until they figure out more about this COVID-19. I mean, in these phases that Trump put out, I don't know if you looked at them or not, but one of the things is, I think it's not until phase 3 that restaurants don't have to maintain the 6 feet apart distance. How you gonna go inside and sit down? They're gonna have 3 people in a restaurant at a time. But they have to meet those guidelines if they want to open. But then again, are they going to make or lose money, these small businesses, if they're opening for 30 people a day? So that's not fair. So I really think there needs to be a lot of talk. But in those states where they don't have anything and they can do phase 1, 15 days, move on to phase 2, 15 days, move on to phase 3, and stay there and just continue to be monitored, hey, they might make all their money back because they move up fast. But I know that's not going to occur in Florida. There's too many cases, especially South Florida. But then you look at Stark. Last I looked earlier today, there were 39 cases, right? So there's 39 cases here. There were over 200 in Alachua County, and then a bunch over in Jacksonville. Now, Jacksonville, I'm including Clay, Nassau, Duval. I might be missing something, I don't know. But those areas, all of those have high cases. Most of the people that live in Stark work in one of those other counties. What are we going to do? So they're going and bringing it back. So I think it'll be a regional decision for us. So we'll kind of get grouped into a group of people. Like South Florida, I think, will be a group. So I think that's kind of how they'll do it. New York, New Jersey, the city, New York and New Jersey are where most of the cases are, in that Tri-City area. But as you go further out, there are not as many. So that's why I think Trump said what he said about, or not Trump, what's her name? Y'all know the lady that wear all the scarves. And she, Burks, that's her name, Burke, Dr. Burke. I knew it wasn't Fauci, but her. She was saying that, they will, as they open it, if they begin to see signs, they will then back it up. So even though you're in phase 3, if they start to see an outbreak as the fall gets closer, because they'll have a better idea of the COVID-19 stuff, since it's not flu season. But they will, as they see it, if they see the numbers start to go up, they will instantly back up and lock it back down in order to mitigate the spread. Mitigate just means to slow down. So, and that's all they're trying to do. I don't think any of them believe they can stop COVID-19. It is a matter of they're trying to slow it down so that there's not an overabundance of people running to the ER and dying. And then also they have time to develop something. Maybe it'll be an antiviral like a Tamiflu, but how long did it take to get Tamiflu for the flu? I'm just saying it took years. And then, or are they going to be able to have a vaccine? But there's not a vaccine for malaria. If you go in country where malaria is prevalent, you take medication while you're there. So, I don't know exactly how they are going to work all of this. I know a lot. I know a lot of us know a lot of different things. but what we know isn't necessarily what they're thinking. What you're thinking for your household, remember, they're thinking for 330 million households. I mean, that's a lot, and nobody's going to agree with everything. You think I agree with everything Trump is doing? Absolutely not. However, the World Health Organization is really who failed the world in this pandemic and this crisis with COVID-19, because they did not give out actual information, factual information to make. The thing is, I've always been a person, if I give you all the information, then you can make an educated decision. They did not, in the beginning, give everybody. That's why Italy, Spain, Iran, America have faced what we're facing, because had the World Health Organization been open in the beginning, Trump could have shut stuff down earlier, or the governors, whatever they were deciding. And I don't agree with Trump. I don't agree that he's handled this correctly. I think we should stay closed till the end of the month at least. I don't think we should have started phases today. But that's not my decision. He is the commander-in-chief, period. So the only option I got is November. It's for any of us. If you choose not to use your option, then that's your choice. It's America. But he does have a plate full. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking to a lot of different people about a lot of different things. So, I don't know. Ron DeSantis, the same way. We have to respect the office, maybe not the person. Period. And, maybe that's, again, my military thinking. But that's how I feel about it. I feel like that about my husband. He's the head of our home. He is the boss. Do you understand? Period. That's how things run in this house. He is the head of our home. We follow his lead. What he says is what go on pretty much. Now, he ain't crazy, so y'all know he get a lot of my opinion. And we all talk about a lot of things, but yeah, no, we're not fixing to it just is what it is. You have to respect the authority. That's period, point blank. That thing on South Park used to say, so respect my authority. So, we have to respect authority. And if that's a military mindset, that's just what it is. But that's honestly how I feel. I don't have to agree with them, but I'm going to respect them. But I'm not going to let it be pushed over by anybody. I'm going to let you know that I agree or disagree, or if you're wrong, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. That's just how I do things. But yeah, I'm not fixing to just go along blindly or not have an opinion. But the bottom line is I can't change it. So I can't stress over it. I caught myself in a here in the start, we have this thing called Bradford Word of Mouth. It's a page on Facebook. And I messed around. Now, y'all, anybody know me knows I can argue, I can have a stance on anything from any view. It doesn't have to be my view. It may just be different from yours, so I can make you think. Because I study and research. I do who, what, when, where, and why on everything. Everything. I don't care what I'm reading, medically what I'm reading, because I love to read medical journals. So whatever I'm reading, whatever, I don't do any fun reading, I guess you would say, but I do a lot of research reading. So I think that, I do that with everything. So I can have clear understanding. So I think that is sometimes we have to do that. And it doesn't mean we're going to get it. But maybe it'll kind of make sense. Like Trump has to think about all of us, not just him. But sometimes it seems like that's all he's concerned with. He appears to be very selfish at times. So, but hey, he gave $1,200. that did help a lot of families, but baby, y'all, wait a minute. Let me talk to y'all about, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all, what's going on with IRS sending these people money to the wrong bank? And the bank got to send it back to the IRS because they got their little check. Now, let me tell you something. How they got their little front money, right? This is from the people that got money fronted to them. You know, that stuff comes through a bank. You got to get approved for that. Anyway, the people that got that, they didn't fix that mess. I don't know why they didn't. It seems like to me, the IRS knows that's happening because they send the checks then to who filed their taxes, the tax preparer, and then the tax preparer pays the bank and takes out their fees, and then the person comes and gets the rest of their money, is my understanding as I've looked at research stuff that I get from that. But these people didn't, I guess they didn't think about that at the IRS, because it would have been their responsibility. They sent out these checks. So they didn't think about that, and they sent these people checks to the banks with money to the wrong accounts. So now they saying these people's checks got to be sent back to the IRS, and then the IRS is going to cut all of these people paper checks. Now, what if they ain't got these people address? What they need to do is just give these people a chance to go in and put their bank information in. Maybe they will. I don't know exactly how they're going to work that, but that is a mess, guys. There are people out there that was waiting on that, even if it wasn't but $1,200. And look, $1,200 ain't a lot of money, but that's a lot of money to a lot of people. That $1,200 was more than we got in taxes. We was happy with our little check. We got ours already. But, yeah, that is crazy. These poor people. That I'm as upset about that as I'm as sad for those people as I am for those that the unemployment people who aren't getting any notifications, right? They're not getting any of their stuff. These people have been out of work now. I know my brother, he been home for a month now, and he ain't got a penny. Now he work full time. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that don't, he has some money saved up and stuff, but there's some people that ain't got that. You know, it's just him, but there's people out there with kids and stuff that still ain't getting their unemployment. Now, I tell you, let me talk to my customer service folks. Look, I need y'all to remember what it's like with us not being customers. Because sometimes y'all get aggravated with us. Please be nice. I know this is stressful for everybody, but this is customer service you're in. And I understand some of y'all have to do that. That's just your hustle right now. This is not where you're going to be at permanently, and this is not your dream job. I understand that. But it's still customer service. Life ain't going to end because you're not kind. But it will be better because you're kind. I don't understand. Look, it's some foolishness goes on out there. People behave in ways that are so unnecessary. Like, why are you mad because somebody in front of you got a buggy full of stuff? Or the person you checking out has a buggy full of stuff. Maybe they only going out once a month. Maybe they're going out every day buying stuff. Maybe that's how they dealing with Corona. They buying stuff. You know, I know a lot of people that they should cancel their Amazon account because Amazon is getting banked right now. I don't shop I've never bought nothing off of Amazon, y'all. Ever. I've never even typed a card. I don't have anything off of Amazon. Now, Julian, my husband, oh, he love him some Amazon. Him and Summer, ooh, Lord, they love it. I don't mess around with it. I don't like to order offline. I'm telling y'all, I am not an online shopper. I like to go to yard sales. I love yard sales. I got that from Gert. She taught me. I'm good at it. And then I like to go to thrift stores because Mima taught me how to thrift store shop. So, I'm covered, but I can't do neither right now, y'all. So I'm saving all my little money, wait until I can go. I'm telling you, I'm going to Disney and I'm going shopping. Zane Shorts around. Let me tell y'all something. Zane Shorts is so high on his long legs. They 6 inches above, 6 feet above his knee. Yeah, for real. Y'all, Zane, oh, my baby needs some clothes. But I hate shopping online. But it said Children's Place got 60% off. And I ordered me some bras too from Lane Bryant. Y'all might want to check them out. They got a good sale going on right now too. Now look, this is my channel, so I'm going to talk about who I want to talk about. You ain't got to shop with them, buy them, or even like them. But who I use and like is who I'm going to talk about. I don't mean no harm, but that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be going on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I think I'm going to run a morning one on Monday to see how it goes because I haven't really gotten much feedback. Maybe if you read this and watch this, Lord Jesus, maybe if you watch this and you can give me your feedback if you think maybe a 9 in the morning would be better or maybe you like the 9 at night. It doesn't, I'm just trying to get a gauge. Where people, I know that anybody can watch this back later, and then when I upload it to my YouTube channel, which is Real Life Talk with April, you can go over there, subscribe, but it will any video here will be uploaded there as well. So I will have Facebook and YouTube for now. Those not all I'm doing, but that's how I'm starting now, guys. My lives will be Facebook only. Starting now because it just was too much for me trying to be live on YouTube and Facebook, and honestly I had more viewers and interaction on Facebook than I did YouTube, so that is why I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna probably try to if there's any topics, if there's anything you guys want to kind of interact about or you want me to talk about, please send it. I will talk about anything. It doesn't matter to me what it's about as long as it's not going to hurt anybody else. Okay, so as long as no one else will be hurt, I will talk about anything. And from any perspective I talk about anything, I need you to understand that it's April's perspective. It's my thoughts. It's my feelings. I also will try to make sure I let you know whether it's just me talking or if what I'm saying is facts. Because sometimes I ad-lib stuff. And I'm good at that, so it's not always going to be politically correct. That will not happen on this channel. It will not be PC. I'm just telling you now, it's a whole bunch of them up there I don't like, and ain't none of them for us. So that's how I feel about it. So whatever they gonna do up there. They petty anyway, arguing like children. That comment that Trump made today about, did y'all hear him talk about Pelosi on vacation? He don't know where she at. She ain't done her job, ain't been doing it. But that's not true. If Nancy Pelosi wasn't doing her job, they wouldn't have kept electing her. Them people put her in that position. They want her to be the Speaker of the House. I don't really... She all right with me. She a woman, handling her business, but Nancy Pelosi is a little extra, y'all. I don't care. She got her own agenda too. They all do. Argue with me if you want to. Every person up there has their agenda, and their agenda is not you or me at all. Their agenda is them. That's why we as a community, y'all, we up here talking about what Gordon, all of these people. No, we as a community can decide. And we can do good right here in Little Old Star and wherever you're at. And that's what we have to focus on right now, I think. I think you get ready. For all of my students out there, there's a lot of my friends on my page who are students. They're adults in school. They're getting their further education. Y'all, I am so proud of y'all. Y'all rocking it out. I know you stressed. I know you didn't sign up for online school. Look, I could have never passed online school. Thank God that wasn't an option when I was in college, because I would have never took an online class because I would not do the work. I need you to tell me while I'm looking at your face what to do. And that's just the truth. Online is not for me. But y'all are pushing through. You're getting it done. I got several friends on my page of y'all that are on here that are in nursing school, business school, these different things, and you're doing so well. Even Summer, Kyra, our daughter just graduated nursing school. Y'all, let me tell you about Kyra. Now, whenever we go to Oklahoma, I'll be doing a segment with her live on here, so y'all will get to meet her. But she went back to school and finished up her final semester of nursing school days after coming home from having Angela. Period. She's not missed a class. She had Angela during winter break. Look, she has pushed and overcome. And I know her NCLEX for her RN is going to be real easy. She's going to do very well and supersede. But Summer's doing online distance learning. So I'm seeing a lot of this, and man, I'm so proud of all of y'all. All y'all get props. You did it. To all of the people on my page, like, that are graduating, whether it's 5th grade, 8th grade, high school, college, whatever it is, and you're not going to get that ceremony, that you looked forward to, because most people look forward to walking across that stage. But, they didn't exactly get that. And that's what with Javier, one of the things I talked to him about, that's our senior. One of the things I talked to him about is the fact that all the adversity he's reached, all the adversity that he has faced and overcome has made him ready for what he's facing now. He's not giving up. He's pushing. He's going to get it done. Walking across that stage doesn't negate the accomplishment. That is just a visual ceremony. It does not negate the accomplishment. So, you want them to understand that, because you can't make it up. You can't go back and redo prom. I know they have these adult proms and things like that, but what I'm saying is for our kids, for our seniors, he'll graduate from college. So he's going to walk and have a graduation. He graduated pre-K. He graduated from kindergarten. He graduated from 8th grade. And walk. It just isn't going to happen right now for high school. But it's going to happen. It has happened. Encourage them. Don't let them fall into the idea that makes their accomplishment. All that is a final step. The accomplishment was already complete. You already accomplished your task. Lord, y'all see how I twist that and come back and fix that. They have already accomplished their task. That doesn't change. And they should be rewarded and celebrated for that. So celebrate your seniors. You can have a senior dinner or something at your house. They don't have to have everybody there with them for you to celebrate them. I see y'all on Facebook celebrate your birthdays at home all the time. So why you can't celebrate your senior? Celebrate them. You can. It just won't be a big group. I encourage everybody on my page that knows a senior that has gotten an invite, send them a little something. Everybody got their $1,200 checks. You can send them each $25. If you got 4 to 6 graduates, which I know some years there's more than others because we know a lot of people. So we've had years where we've had 10 to 12 graduating seniors. This year there's quite a few, but we should really invest in them. Like, we should send them a gift right now, more so than ever, because you can't go. You can't support them physically and show up. Send them a gift. Send $20. Look here. If you send $20 and all of us do that together, them children will have a little change when the America does open back up. It's going to be fun. Not only that, this is a good time to sit down and talk about budgeting and finances with your children that are leaving home, even your children that are at home. If your children don't understand their credit score, how to keep good credit, how to maintain a budget, this is a great time to teach them. Everybody says it should be a class in school, so hey, let's teach them. Teach your kids. They don't want credit like the United States of America. They want good credit. But that takes responsibility. Oh, I know, because let me tell y'all something. I think I had a 200, 150 score one time. It was bad, y'all. I couldn't go in and get a stick of gum. But I didn't know. I didn't have nobody teach me. Child, when I started hearing about a credit card, I jumped on that. Now, my student loans, all of them been paid back. I don't owe that anymore because, they come and get you, so I make sure I pay them. But I didn't understand. My children will not have that problem. If they have bad credit, it's because they wanted it. Period. I taught them. Period. But let me tell you something. Our children don't call. They don't have to bother us. They don't have to ask us for nothing. They don't call and ask. I ain't bought a pack of diapers that I had to buy. I ain't bought an outfit that I had. Are you serious? Our children are so independent. And I'm not bragging. What I'm saying is we taught them these things. But now, some parents be like, oh, I'm behind, whatever. Well, now's a good time to teach them. Because guess what? He can't run up the road. Your daughter can't go to her friend's house. They have to sit there and listen to you. This is a good time to teach. You may not agree with that, but this is a great time to teach them and develop a relationship. But in teaching, you have to be honest. You cannot act like you don't understand. Your children need to understand that you understand where they at and why it's a mistake. What is a better choice? However, a mistake is a mistake as long as you learn from it, it's okay. But they don't have to make those mistakes. If they choose to, it's on them. But we can now have the downtime to teach them a whole lot of stuff. Ain't no sporting events. Ain't nothing to look at on TV. Even YouTube's getting boring because there ain't nobody got nothing to post. Because people are so busy, doing what they're doing. So we have to be mindful of those things, and we have to make sure that we're just thinking about things. Think outside the box. Think about what you can do in this downtime to benefit your family. Moms, I'm talking to you because we come up with stuff. Dads, fathers, whether you're in the home or out of the home, your opinion matters. Your opinion, your thoughts, if you care, matter. Go and talk and spend time. This is a blessed season. And I don't care what religion you practice, we all know what blessed means. This is a season that we didn't have to have. This is a season that we can turn things around. Maybe in our homes, in our marriages, the relationships with our kids. Come on, y'all. We are too smart. Too smart. We have faced and overcome too much to allow this to be so overwhelming. You ain't having to grind to make money to take care of your kids. You're home with them. You're getting to be a stay-at-home mom. Ha! It's not as much fun as y'all thought it would be, is it? I'm telling y'all, boy, I tell you, I miss working some days. I do. But I'm blessed to be able to stay home. But I do miss working. So I understand that this being home thing is a whole bottle of uncertainty. Uncertainty. Do you understand? That's what we sipping in the United States of America. Uncertainty. But we don't have to be uncertain about our environments. Our environments simply can be whatever we want them to be right now. Right now, we leaving the Beaver Mama. We just home chilling. That's a blessing, y'all. That's a blessing. The money gonna come. Your unemployment gonna come. They gonna get y'all help. I understand that some of the food pantries and stuff is kind of difficult. Some people aren't able to get help. So I don't understand how that works. Right now, I will say this. Right now, I feel all the bureaucracy needs to go out the door. We have people that families to take care of. I don't care if people that don't need it go get it. Everybody should be able to get it. That's my point. If you want it, it should be available right now in the crisis we're in. Also, I want to encourage everybody who does have more and is able to, maybe they need a volunteer. Maybe someone's gotten sick. Maybe they usually volunteer at the food pantries or things, right? Or the shelters, but maybe they are sick or they're immunocompromised or they're over 60, maybe for whatever reason they can't volunteer right now. See if you can fill that in if you're healthy. I can't do that and nobody in my home can because I can't have them bringing it back here. If someone were sick, and it's a lot of unknowns in those type of areas. However, everybody doesn't have that problem. Some people are healthy and their households are healthy. So it's just you and your wife. Y'all know what I mean. Use common sense. Let me tell y'all something. Common sense is a key to a good life, a key to a helpful life, a key to giving to others, a key to reaching your dreams, your goals. Common sense. So common sense means your common sense. Each one of us has some of it. Do you know what that is? Well, wait, I lied, y'all. Everybody ain't got common sense. Everybody don't, and that's just the truth. But for those of us with it, whether it's a little bit or a lot, that allows us to use that insight to make sure our homes are safe and secure. By your home, that includes everybody that lives in that home. Period. We have to make sure that we are, those things, we just have to be positive. We have to look at things differently. In America, our bodies are trained to go, 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 go. We never rest. We go, go, go. There's people that their bodies have gotten more sleep than in the last 3 months than they've had in the last month than they've had in the last 6 years. There are people that are looking healthy. Use this as a chance to become healthy in your eating habits at home. My hematologist, I had an appointment with him before all of this happened. Anyway, my hematologist, he and I went in and saw him. And of course, they do my labs right then and they get the results like while I'm sitting there. He has them when he comes in the room of some critical labs. So anyway, he comes in and we're talking about, my stuff anyway, whatever. And he informs me, he looks me in my face and tells me, April, we're looking at a lot of stuff and you're not well. And medically, there's a lot of different things going on. But your current weight will kill you quicker than the labs I'm looking at right now. Let me tell you something. I appreciate that. That's the kind of person I am, and I appreciate that my physicians are that way with me. But he's right. You know what I'm saying? He was right. I need to work on things. But why not work on that now? One, a lot of the shelves are empty, so there's not a lot of junk food to buy. Period. But two, I have time. You can get yourself in a system of meal prepping now, so that when this is over and you go back to work, it's not a crisis. You just continue the flow. They say it takes 21 days to break a habit or start a new one. Whether that's right or not, I don't know, but that's what they say. And they is a lot of different people. So with that being said, this is a great time to work on that. If you enjoy sewing, this is a great time to make the kids some clothes. You can't go buy them none. Make their shorts bigger or something. Alter stuff, create outfits. I have a dear friend in Virginia. She makes like custom full outfits from the shoe to the jacket to the hair bows. But she does a great job, but she's so creative. This is a great time for her just to get in the lab and play and see what she comes up with, what she loves, what she wants to do. I've been wanting to launch this channel since before the coronavirus hit, and I was planning to do it on my birthday. But it doesn't matter. Do you know how much fun I'm having? And how much time I have? Man, this is right up my alley. I'm talking and y'all listening. Whoever wants to listen, you ain't got to. But, I would love for y'all to interact if you want to with me and ask questions. But I've been on here for about an hour, and I'm going to get off. And I will see you guys on Monday. Again, I'm going to... I don't know what to do. I don't know for sure if I'm going to go Monday morning or Monday evening, but I will post on, my Facebook and share it. I would appreciate it if you guys would share it for me. And actually, if you want to know when I'm going live, I know some of you missed it because you didn't get the notification. You have to follow my Real Life Talk with April page in order to get the lives. I think that would make it easier. But I'm going to figure this out because I may just need to share it. Maybe I could share it on my regular page timeline, and then more people would have access to watch it because it would give it to a lot of people on my page, because I know a lot of people haven't gotten on this page yet. But I'm still figuring it out, guys. So any information, anything you have, just come on. Now, y'all see my hair. Let me go on and tell y'all. Y'all see it's not as poofy as the other day. That's because I just put some gel on it right before I come on and wet it, so it'll lay down a little bit and not look so dry. I can't stand when my hair look dry, y'all. It's an awful thing. But I'm trying to find something that'll work well on my hair since it's changed. My hair has changed a lot since my heart attack, these meds, menopause, an autoimmune disease. It's just changed a whole lot, and I don't know what to do with it. I'm trying to just find new products is what I mean. I know what I want to do with it, but I've got to find new products that work better on my hair. And I have a lot of allergies, so there's a lot of different things I can't use because of certain things that are in the ingredients list. So, I need CeraVe to come out with a hair product. How about that? Because I love me some CeraVe. Y'all, I love their lotion. Their face moisturizers is really, really good. I am really dry. And I've always been pretty dry. I've never really had oily skin. I've always been kind of a dry girl. But since my meds and all of these other medical issues have occurred, my skin is so dry. Like it's ridiculous. So I am a shea butter user, and and not liquid. I use the solid shea butter, and like I said, CeraVe. I love CeraVe. It is a great product that you can get over the counter. So, but yeah, my skin is awful. It is so dry, and my hair is dry. It's just crazy, y'all. So if anybody has any ideas, maybe you're dealing with issues and you have super duper dry skin, holla at your girl. Because I will research the products if you list any. But, yeah, so I was reading a comment, y'all. I'm sorry. But if y'all will like my page, my Real Life Talk with April page, you will be able to see when I'm going live. I believe that's how it works. But so I hope y'all had a great week. I want you to rest the weekend. You know, everybody gets the weekend off, baby. And enjoy your family. Enjoy your time. Try to think of some activities outside of the box, something new. And I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you so much for all of the support. Whether you watch it live, watch it later, or don't watch it at all, I appreciate all of you. Every one of you will be beneficial to me in some capacity. So I thank you, and I will see you guys on Monday.